course, we have the history of reptile aliens, and probably one of the most interesting books. And there's so many books on the history of reptile aliens on the Earth. But this one's called Flying Saucers and Dragons, the story of mankind's reptilian past. And this is published by Book Tree Publishing, our dear friends here who publish our books for us in San Diego. It's called Flying Serpents and Dragons. Excellent book on tracing the ancient history, medieval history, and modern day history of aliens interacting with humans, reptile aliens interacting with humans. I mean, all of our stories coming out of the Bible showing reptile aliens. One Hebrew Jewish source on the Bible says, were Adam and Eve human? We're all familiar with the Old Testament account of Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden and how they ate the forbidden fruit. But what is not widely known is that there were other ancient religious documents that describe this event and tell us of a different and startling story. And the Jewish writings, the Haggadah, the wellspring of Jewish oral tradition, says the first result was that Adam and Eve became naked before their bodies had been overlaid with a horny skin and enveloped in a cloud of glory. And then it goes on to say, no sooner had they violated the command given them, then the cloud of glory, then their horny skin dropped from them. And it talks about the second quote was from another source. This is the Christian Gnostic text. Talks about how now Eve believed the words of the serpent. She looked at the tree, and she took some time. She took some of its fruit and ate, and she gave her husband also, and he ate too. Then their mind opened, and they ate, and the light of knowledge shone for them. They knew that they were naked in regard to knowledge. And when they saw their makers, they loathed them. Since they were beastly forms, they understood very much. So even in the old Gnostic Christian text talking about the makers or the creators of mankind were beastly in form. And if that's the case, then we were made the image and likeness of our Creator. And so when we were made, the Jewish writings say we had horny skins. So, and so the ancient world always showed kings and rulers and princes connected to serpents, serpent queens. Some of the scientific books are theorizing if the dinosaurs somehow or another were able to evolve into other kind of creatures over millions of years.